So there is a plan, and I've seen it. How much can we say without spoiling the griddle?
Yes, we have a Brexit plan that looks a little bit like a griddle, my friends. Who knew where? But hello there, and I do hope you're all well, and I do hope you all had a fantastic weekend too. Now, did our Brexit fangirl, Kemi Badenoch, find any clear, fantastic wins to satisfy Tory MP Craig Mackinlay and member of the swivel-eyed loon-stacked European Scrutiny Committee when he asked our Secretary of State for Business and Trade, Kemi Badenoch, this question?
What might we be able to expect before the end of the year to get some really clear wins? You've laid out the areas you're looking at. What ones might we be able to expect to come back to this committee, working with obviously Mr. Carr's department, to actually lay before us, say this is the next batch, these are why we're doing it, these are a great idea, so we can give you our comments on whether we hopefully agree.
So there is a plan, and I've seen it. How much can we say without spoiling the griddle? So some of it, these are lovely announcements that we want to make at some point in the future, all before December. So there will be about 4 or 5 moments of things which we are doing, and here's a new batch. So we've done one batch already, and there will be some coming before recess.
Something tells me our swivel-eyed loon, Craig Mackinlay, isn't too impressed at the moment with his clear wins. As Nick Abbott would say, he's not angry, he's just disappointed.
And next term as well. And what I would say is that the time to find things is now. This is the best, and we can continue to revoke, but finding them now is absolutely key. And I can ask all the fresh young graduates, what should we repeal? But they just don't have the work knowledge to be able to do that. It has to be businesses, whether it's the representative organisations, whether it's new entrants in particular, those people who are really novel, really radical, constituency MPs from across the aisles. We're the ones who are going to do this, and then we can tell officials what we want to do, but we can't just ask them go do it. I think one of the things that's really bothered me was
Say the one thing that's really bothering me is the fact I understand these words, Kemi Badenoch. It's just a shame that they're all in the wrong order for me. Did you understand anything our Secretary of State for Business and Trade was saying?
This looking like officials weren't doing anything, which I think was not fair. They were doing what they felt was the right thing to do, and I looked at it and decided that this was not the way to do it. Let's change the approach and deliver the intent. And I know we've run over time, but there is one thing that I would like to say to the committee, and that is that the easiest thing for me to have done would have been just to sit back and do absolutely nothing.
Here comes the victimhood.
That's the easiest thing I could have done. Done with all of the hassle, all of the debates, all of the, trying to convince people, using up political capital with the Prime Minister. I could have done absolutely nothing and just let the bill coast. And quite a few people do that. That would have been the wrong thing to do. And I hope that the evidence that I've given in this session can show that I took the difficult decision, but it was the right one.
I believe that if there's any final questions from anybody else.
Yes, we'll leave it here as well. So what have we learned? We've learned that there is a plan, and our Secretary of State has seen it. It's such a fantastic plan that it has to be hidden away from prying eyes because it's so good. It's so good. It's like a griddle, Plenty of hand gestures with incoherent words to a clearly unimpressed swivel-eyed loon of a Tory MP. The time to find things is apparently now, whatever the hell these things are. More word salad and with a bit of woe is me thrown in at the end. It's an action-packed channel, is this, I'll have you know. But one thing I thought when I was watching this, you remember our Donald Tusk quote where he said, "I hope there's a special place in hell for those who promoted Brexit without even a sketch of a plan on how to carry it out safely." Well, clearly he was right, wasn't he? Because there is no sketch of a plan, is there? If it's so good, why don't you show everybody? Clearly there isn't one, is there? Absolutely mental. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. Until the next time, I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.